Welcome, YouTube. I'm gonna have to speak a little bit louder because my microphone connects to the power charger and the phone is at 9%, so it's almost dying. So I cannot use my microphone, so I'll have to speak up, at least for this video. I hope by now everybody had a good Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, if you don't, then whatever you celebrate, I hope you had a great weekend. Today we're going to talk about the piece of mail, the mailer, the letter, the paper, the postcard that you receive on the mail. Are those real? Like, do you really get that interest rate? Do you really get that payment? For the people that don't know me, my name is Isaac.duenas. I'm a mortgage loan officer located just outside of Cleveland, Ohio, in a city called Independence. That's the corporate office. That's what I go every day, Monday to Fridays, and we write loans for people. We refinance, we do purchases, we refinance, and we do more purchases. Anyway, so a lot of people, we receive phone calls. You probably call, or you probably receive from other companies these mailers, we call them, these piece of papers, these postcards that say, hey, it says mortgage, Wells Fargo. They will normally put the mortgage that you currently have as a reference. So a lot of people would get confused. They are like, is this from my bank? Most likely not, because it says the mortgage that you have and the lender that you have. It doesn't mean that is your bank, because in the small print it says the name of the company that you're receiving that piece of paper, that mailer that we call it. All right, so you get it, right? And you see the payment as the first hook, because you get hooked in. You're like, wait, $800, $700, $600, $1,300, $1,500, whatever your payment is. What they are not showing you on that piece of mailer is they use a sales trick, which is you tell people the principal and interest, which is the lowest number. So, for example, if your payment is $1,500, it's a lot harder for you to pay $1,500. That includes your taxes and insurance, includes your principal and your interest, includes everything, $1,500 a month. Or you can say, hey, your monthly payment is $1,000 plus taxes and insurance. Which one sounds better? So they use this sales trick to be able to hook you. You look at the payment, you're $1,000. That sounds freaking great. That's $500 cheaper than I'm paying right now. So of course, most likely, you're going to pick up the phone, dial the 800 number that you see on the piece of letter, whatever. You're gonna call the person and be like, hey, I'm just calling about this letter that I received. Hey, this is you're my bank, right? You are Wells Fargo, or you are Chase, or you are whatever bank you work with. And if the other person is honest, will tell you, hey, no, we're not. We are a completely different company. We have nothing to do with your current lender. Well, the letter says right here that it says Wells Fargo. Well, have you read anything else past Wells Fargo? Have you even read the letter? Or you just read Wells Fargo, $1,000 payment? Does that make sense? So a lot of people get hooked into that small payment. However, it's only your principal interest. You still gotta add your taxes and insurance, which it could be a lot more. You could be saving some money, of course, or you could be saving no money, nothing at all. Your payment might be exactly the same, but just because of that payment that caught your interest, you made that phone call, so you became a lead. So those are the mailers. Hold on, let me tell you something else about that. So also they will give you an interest rate. Now, you see 2.3%. This is what is mind-blowing to me. A lot of people are, say for example that you're at 2.875%. And you receive this piece of letter and you see 2.5, for example, okay? And you refinance like 8 months ago, 6 months ago, when the whole craziness, when the whole refinance was when all the craziness was going on before interest rates started going up again. And now you're like, whoa, I can go from 2.8 to 2.5. What a deal. Let's do it. Look at my payment is $1,000. It's a no-brainer, right? Well, the reality is this. You paid closing costs. And those closing costs sometimes are not cheap. You have to pay your title cost. You have to pay the origination fee. Even if they waive the origination fee, probably they will add it somewhere else in the loan. Does that make sense? So for you to go to 2.8, from 2.875 to 2.5, there's no savings. You might even be paying more at 2.5%. Anyway, so people don't think about these details. And when you call, when they call and you tell them, hey, like, it really makes no sense for you to refinance at 2.5. Why? It doesn't make any sense. It's a lower interest rate, therefore it's a better deal. It's still recording? Yes, I have 1 minute left because my phone is out of memory. Anyway, I hope this makes sense. Put comments in the comment section. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much, and I wish all of you to have an amazing week. See you, bye.